Every day, billions of photos are taken on smartphones. But what did the first images in human history look like? These black and white plates preserve the past exactly as it was. Today, we're about to do something incredible. Bring these priceless early photographs back to their true living colors. Before you is the artist's studio, the earliest surviving and securely dated daguerreotype in history, created by Louis Daguerre in 1837. In this still life, every detail, from the plaster casts to the woven bottle, comes alive in color, taking us back to the very birth of commercial photography. This is the oldest surviving photograph of New York City. Captured in 1848, this daguerreotype shows a rural road in Manhattan that has since become the bustling Broadway. Back then, it was a quiet landscape of scattered buildings and rolling farmland. This 1838 image of Paris hides an amazing secret. This is the world's first photograph to ever capture a human being. Due to a long exposure of several minutes, moving carriages and pedestrians completely vanished, leaving only two people, a shoe shiner and his customer, in the lower left corner. Before you is the world's first clear photographic portrait of a human being, and at the same time, the first male selfie in history. In 1839, Robert Cornelius set up his camera outside his shop in Philadelphia, removed the lens cap, ran into the frame, and stood completely still for over a minute. And this is the very first photographic portrait of a woman in history. To make the shot possible, Dorothy Catherine Draper had to put flour on her face to increase contrast and sit perfectly still under the bright sunlight. Look at how natural her features appear in full color. Before you is a unique bridge to an even deeper past. This daguerreotype captures Hannah Stilley, born around 1746, 3 decades before the U.S. Declaration of Independence. She is the earliest born person ever captured on camera. Let's travel to Germany. This is the oldest photograph of Berlin in history, taken in 1840. We can see the ancient palace square and historical buildings in detail, many of which have long ceased to exist. The Roman Colosseum, as witnessed by early tourists and explorers in the 1840s. The majestic ruins of antiquity regained their natural, warm stone tones in one of the earliest Italian photographs. This is John Quincy Adams, the 6th President of the United States. This 1843 photograph is the oldest surviving photographic portrait of any American president. The Industrial Revolution meets the Photographic Revolution. A powerful steam locomotive from 1844 is restored to its original colors of hardened steel, coal, and shining brass thanks to colorization. This is one of the earliest wedding photographs ever recorded. A young couple freezing their special day and time on a silver plate. Color literally breathes life into this family union from the mid-19th century. Before you is a unique historical artifact, the world's first real color photograph, created in 1861 by physicist James Clerk Maxwell. This image of a tartan ribbon used a 3-color method that laid the foundation for all modern color film and photography. And finally, the holy grail of world history, view from the window at La Grasse. Captured around 1826, it required an 8-hour exposure. This is the very first photograph in the world. Thank you for watching, liking, and subscribing.